Welcome to Pisces Tarot, and I am your host, MiMi the Lightseer. Your business is my business. Today, we will dive into your business with a timeless relationship reading, which means it could be platonic, professional, or romantic. In this session, we will explore the overall energy of your reading, obtain cosmic insights to identify the topics, spill the tea on the energies involved, uncover the positives and the negatives while revealing the lessons that you need to learn, and suggest actions for healings and the best possible outcomes. Remember, this is a general reading, and you have found it when this message is needed. Please take what resonates and leave the rest. Remember, I am LGBTQ plus friendly, using pronouns for storytelling purposes. Lastly, please like, rate, subscribe, and comment, and let me know how this message is connecting with you. And without further ado, let's get into your business. What's up? Happy Sunday. What's up, everybody? Happy Sunday. Welcome to Pisces Tarot, everybody. I am your host, MiMi the Lightseer, and over here at Pisces Tarot, we get into your business, and ooh, child, we about to get into somebody's business. Happy Sunday, everybody. Happy Sunday. Welcome. Thank you, Barbs. Y'all coming in with the gifts and the things. Yes. Thank you. Happy Sunday, everybody. Y'all, come on in. I hope that you have had a beautiful day today. I hope that you've been resting. For those of you who are off work, for those of you who are at work, I hope that you had a beautiful shift. Welcome. We are live across TikTok and YouTube today. So if you had not had the opportunity to go ahead and to follow me on YouTube, please go follow me on YouTube at MiMi Lightseer. Y'all, we are meeting goals. Y'all, today we hit 7,000 views on the YouTube channel. So we're doing good things. But the benefit of you being over there on the YouTube channel is that it gives you the opportunity to be able to save, come back, comment, like, share the readings, do all that stuff in case you missed it, okay? All right, y'all. So I've been watching a whole lot of documentaries. And when I tell y'all, these documentaries that I've been watching have been crazy, okay? I love documentaries. But I just wanted to tap in real quick because it's kind of perpetuating what I've been saying without saying it, which is y'all gotta be careful who y'all following. Be careful who y'all following. Be careful who y'all vibing with. Be very selective and restrictive of the people that you are engaging with, because some of these people out here are not who you think that they are, you know? And so it's very important that you pay attention to who you're engaging with, who you're locking into, who you're looking to be in a relationship with, because everybody values and beliefs ain't similar to yours. And y'all got to make sure. I know it's tedious when you meet people asking them these elementary conversations and questions like, what's your favorite color? What are your morals? What are your values? But these are important things to be asking, okay? So make sure y'all doing y'all research before y'all start jumping into bed with folks, because these people out here got some things going on, child, that you just be like, what in the world is going on? Like, what's really going on, you know? So just, put that in the back of your pocket, that you need to be mindful of the energy that you're maintaining, the energy that you're keeping, the energy that you're entertaining. Make sure that you're trying to keep yourself safe, okay? Because there's some crazy people out here. That's all I'm going to say. Some crazy people out here. The music that y'all listening to, all that type of stuff is wild, okay? This stuff is wild. But anyway, that being said, we're going to go ahead and jump into this reading. We're going to jump into this reading so I can get in and get out. The land between. The land between. There are a lot of ways to get out of situations and to get past things, to work around things. And I feel like recently a lot of people have been stuck in a holding pattern where you have been, I feel like people are coming out of darkness. And as you're trying to matriculate through things and navigate adversity and the obstacles and the calamity and all of the negative things that people are going through, I feel like people are somewhat getting lost. And I feel as though people are frustrated, people are a little bit discouraged, maybe resistant to change. Change is not easy for anybody, going with the flow takes effort, but it's important to know that while you're going through it, you're not alone. You're not alone. And it's your side, that person's side, and the land in between. And it's like, well, how do we get to the land in between? And I know for a lot of people, you are feeling as though, or may have been feeling as though, you're at a loss. You're in a sunken space with these people, people in your lives, people that are around you. And I know for me personally, I have been in a space where it's like, this is a dark space, and I don't want to come out. I don't feel good about this. I don't like the way that this is making me look. I don't like the way that this is making me feel. But it's very, very, very important that you're taking the time to recalibrate on what's important to you and allowing that to be your guidance system. People are always going to tell you whatever they want to tell you. People are always going to do whatever they want you to do, just things like that. But it's very important that you understand that when you're overcoming trials, tribulations, calamity, and those negative circumstances, you are truly indeed on your way to something greater, bigger and greater. And sometimes that means leaving behind the people that you love, the people that you've been in fellowship with, the people that you've been rocking with, the people that you have decided that this is who you want to do life with. Well, sometimes, baby, things change and you got to switch it up. And I know it's not ideal. Nobody never ever wants to start over, right? You've been invested with somebody for so long. You're hoping that they will get their lives together and, do a little bit better. But the reality is, it's a will and a desire for people to want to do better and to want to be better. And if they're not putting forth the effort that it takes to do better and to be better, then why are you still holding on, wasting your time, waiting for them to grow up and to evolve? Okay. So be careful. Be careful. Be careful. Do your due diligence now while you can. Tear is hurting my head today. But do what you can while you can, because it's very important. Now, good. Change. I was just speaking about change. Okay. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. And so while you're struggling to try to figure out which way is up, it's very, very, very important for you to understand that change is one thing in life that's going to happen is change. Okay? Change is going to always occur. And regardless to how you feel about it, you need to get comfortable with being uncomfortable, because change is going to always be the necessary thing that needs to happen. And so it's very important that you guys are going through this season knowing that you're going somewhere. Even when you don't understand it, even when it doesn't feel good, you are truly going somewhere. And it's okay to go alone. Sometimes you don't need people's approval to decide this ain't working for me no more. And a lot of people are in a space of, I'm not going to say being fearful, but what I am going to say is a lot of people are in a space of not wanting to be alone, not wanting to go through this hiccup, this growth spurt, this growth pattern. But you don't need other people's permission to be better. You don't need other people's permissions to grow. You don't need their approval. This is you. This is your life. Okay, this is your life too, but specifically this is your life, and you got to decide what you're going to do. You got to decide what you're going to do for you. Fresh start. Yeah. You know, they say when a woman cuts her hair off, she's looking for a fresh start. She's looking for something new. And in this picture, she's got a fresh start. So I don't know if you're thinking about cutting your hair or you just cut your hair. But it's definitely coming in. But I feel like you're not going to need to ask anybody for permission. I feel like you're coming through to an awakening and understanding that you're in between spaces, you're in between faces, you're in a world where you're in between an old version of you and a new version of you, and change is necessary. Change is occurring. And once you get through this space that you're currently in now, you will be in a position to where you're able to grow and thrive and be happy. But you got to be comfortable with being uncomfortable right now. Okay? I hope that makes sense. Now, the tea, the news. Y'all, when I tell y'all my tiara is hurting my head today, I don't know why. It's like pressing down so much, like on my, probably because my hair is so straight. Chained, codependency, unhealthy attachments, weighed down. So I started this reading talking about feeling like you're having to make decisions that are going to be best for you. And feeling like as you go through this season of change, getting this fresh start, yes, people are coming to the realization that they have been chained in unhealthy situations. Okay? Unhealthy situations, unhealthy circumstances, codependency, unhealthy attachments, and feeling weighed down. There's an exhaustion going on right now. And I feel the exhaustion because as I'm sitting here, it's like, why is my eyes getting very heavy right now, right? There's a level of negativity that has exceeded normalcy. And as you come through this awakening, as the veil is being lifted off of your eyes, people are starting to really see that things are not really what you thought that they really were. The tea is they had you hooked. They had you hooked. Whew. Well, I just heard Babyface Whip Appeal. I don't know how old y'all are, but that used to be a jam back in the day. 'Cause you got that whip appeal, so put it on me. Okay? So somebody feels chained, somebody feels hooked, all right? Wanting a fresh start, feeling like I'm not in this space anymore with this person. I feel like I'm stuck. I feel like I can't get out of this situation. It's time to move on. It's time to be happy. It's time to seek forgiveness. It's time to eradicate myself. It's time to free myself. And honestly, that's been the vibe the last 2 days, last 2 readings that I've done. The 2 collective readings, that is. It's been about people walking into their power and deciding what is going to work for them and what is not going to work for them. Somebody's in their feelings. Somebody is in their feelings. Okay? Somebody may have been a little bit loosey-goosey with their little genitalia. They all up in their feels. Told y'all I heard the song Whip Appeal. When we look into the broken mirror, what do we see? When we look into the broken mirror, what do we see? better than love. It's alright with me. You got that whip appeal, so come on and work it on me. It's better than love, sweet as can be. Oh, you got it. I'm telling you, somebody done got that thing put on them. Somebody done got that thing put on them, girl. Intimacy, passion, coming into union, chemistry, missing you. This is an interesting feeling, y'all. Maybe this person told you they don't want nothing serious. And maybe that's where the point of contention is. Because this person has indicated to you that they don't want anything serious. And that's not, you like, no, that's mine. It's mine. They got you over here singing Moke and stuff. He's mine. You made a had him once, but I got him all the time. Just saying. The true emotion behind all of this is, let's see what this true emotion is. Feminine energy. Divine feminine energy is here. So it's something about this woman that got them feeling chained to an unhealthy attachment, feeling weighed down. Yeah, I think this is one of those instances where somebody done got into a situationship with somebody and now your feelings is hurt that they don't want to be with you the way that you wanted to be with them. The influence in energy here is going to be come on and work it on me. It's better than love, sweet as can be. If y'all ever listen to that song came on my playlist the other day, and I was like, let me listen to what Babyface was talking about. Babyface was telling y'all him and his girlfriend don't have no conversation. They don't have no nothing. All they do is when they see each other, they have sex. That's what they was talking about, having sex. Okay. Union, soulmate energy, decisions, a proposal, integration of yin and yang energies. Okay. So this is about somebody having soulmate energy and coming across their divine feminine partner. And as I suspected, the person who does not want to be in a relationship has been awakened by this divine feminine energy. And they got this person in their feelings, and this divine feminine energy wants to escape this situation, but they feel hooked. They feel chained. It's a codependency. And this masculine energy that's here, it's trying to figure out like what they're going to do with this, because they're feeling the passion. They feel like they're coming into union. They feel the chemistry. They're missing you. So it's putting them on notice. They know what they're dealing with. They know what they're dealing with. Better than love, sweet as can be. Oh, you got it. Oh, you got it. Oh, come on and work it on me. Telling you. I'm telling you. All right, last cards. Insight, keys. Okay. So somebody is definitely paying attention. This divine feminine energy is definitely paying attention to what is going on here. With this 8 of diamonds, that's equivalent to the 8 of pentacles. They are definitely paying attention to the energy. They're not asleep. They understand what's going on. They're very, very, very alert. Okay, very alert. And our last card here. Oh, Lord. Roof, overhead shelter, protective canopy, rooftop views. So this person is definitely knowing that they are supposed to be more than what they're doing. They're supposed to give more than what they're giving. They know that they're supposed to be protection. They're supposed to be the head of the house. They know that there's expectations for them in their role as a man, as a provider. But this person, it has been comfortable with living a life where all they do is lay pipe and go. Like they are just, they're Earl, you know? And so they came across a situation where they're involved with somebody that has made them pause and think and to reflect how they're living their lives. This person met their match. And this is not somebody that they can easily let go of and walk away from at all. At all. And I feel like this is causing the difference between the two. It's your side, it's my side, and this is where we need to get to. How do we work together to get there? And that's where this change card is coming in, because we're acknowledging that nothing can grow without movement. Okay? And I feel like my lady here you know what's interesting? Both of these ladies have short haircuts. So this has gotten to a point where it's unsustainable. Okay. Let me see. I feel like this is more so like divine. I feel like this is just a general collective for like divine masculine, divine feminine energy. I don't feel like this is like specific to a specific group. I feel like this is holistically, energetically, like what's happening, what's going on with divine masculine and divine feminine. Also, maybe a no contact situation. This definitely may be a no contact situation. Spirit, give me a message for the collective, for the no contact, soulmate connection with divine masculine and divine feminine. All right, here we go. Ace of Wands in reverse. The divine feminine has gotten to the point where they have awakened and they are no longer accepting remaining stagnant. They're basically calling the divine masculine's bluff. They're at this point where they're like, you know what? I'm no longer allowing myself to be subjected to things that are not beneficial to me, that are stifling my growth, that is stifling my dreams, my aspirations, my desires. This is an unhealthy attachment. This keeps me weighed down. This creates a codependency for me. I'm more than just my sexual proudness. And me having conversations with you is not steering this boat in the right direction. And I feel as though the divine feminine has gotten to the point to where they're like, you know what? I'm good. I'm going to let you have that. If that's what you want to do, go ahead and do it. I am no longer going to be bound by the nonsense and the shenanigans that you continue to bring into my life. And I feel like this is a bold step that has happened to the divine feminine, because before I even started doing my readings here on TikTok and YouTube, there had been such a veil over the eyes of the divine feminine when it came to the divine masculine. We were just being drugged. Okay, we were just being drugged. And I feel like within the last 2 weeks, perhaps when Pluto went direct, it was like a cold, hard, screeching stop of the divine feminine wanting to be in these negative, adverse situations with this divine masculine person. And it's just like, you know what? I'm good. Now, the divine masculine right now are coming in as the 8 of Cups in reverse. Okay? Divine masculine energy are at this point now where they're like, you know what? I can't let go of this person. Even though I realize and accept that I were not in the right place at the right time. I was not doing the right things. I played games way too long. I'm legitimately missing this person. Okay. And I'm hearing that now that they've gone through what they've needed to go through, there has been a change to happen. And even in my last few collective readings, it's the same sentiment where the divine masculine is stepping up and coming back and making apologies and doing all of those things, trying to course correct the things that they did not do properly the first time around. Okay. The Queen of Cups in reverse. Okay. The positives is all of the dishonesty, all of the lies, all of the manipulation, all of the trickery, all of the deception, all of the breadcrumbing, all of the negative things that you may have experienced as a divine feminine dealing with divine masculine energy. All the games that you are going to play have happened. That's the pros in all of this. The positive is they were able to, this break needed to occur in order for you guys to grow into the next phase, which was overcoming the obstacles of this person's stubbornness and inability to want to do better. They needed to come into this place of wanting to do better for themselves. And it feels like in the past, they just were not there. And it was like, no matter what you said, no matter what you do, they were simply put just not there. They were not ready. They wasn't going to get ready. They wasn't going to ever be ready, sugar. I hate to tell you. You needed to walk away. And because you finally got the wherewithal and the strength to be able to walk away from this person, that was the best thing that happened to you when it comes to this individual, because now they understand. Samantha ain't playing with me no more. I got to get my skit together. They're going to be in a position where they're not going to be able to back out. You get yourself together or you leave me alone. It's that simple. You get it together or you leave me alone. We're not playing these games with you no more. The consequence is they was about to risk it all. With this 10 of Cups, this is the happiness, this is the joy, this is the everything, all your hopes and dreams, all your hopes, wishes, and dreams were here. And it was of consequence because divine feminine saw this all along in this divine masculine person. Divine masculine did not see that in this person initially. Now they do. So now we're in this area of the land in between. How do we come back together to get to this final place here that we need to be? Are we going to get there? If it's your side and my side. But ladies and gentlemen, there is change here. Okay, changes have occurred and there is a fresh start. What this is trying to teach you is that you need to make sure that you are at all times keeping in mind that divine masculine has had an awakening, but still is very incapable of verbalizing and articulating their emotions and their feelings when it comes to you. They are going to be very immature in how they come forward, how they still have this conversation with you. They're showing it with their physical capabilities because it doesn't require words. Remember, I told y'all I was hearing the song Whip Appeal by Babyface. You got that whip appeal, so put it on me. Okay, that's fine. Y'all can make up. It's better than love. Yes, sex is a wonderful feeling, but it ain't gonna last past what, 30, 45 minutes. So then where do we go from there? What happens after that? So this is trying to teach you that if you go forward with this person, you're going to absolutely, divine feminine, you're going to absolutely have to have some patience with this person, because they still don't have the tools. They still are very much so inequipped on what and how they're going to be able to approach this situation to be able to move forward. But the beauty in all of this is because they've had time to be apart from you and they've had time to take a step back. The passion, the coming into union, the chemistry and missing you, they're hooked. They're equally as hooked on you. They don't even want nobody else. They're hooked. Move my finger so you can see it. They're definitely hooked. You are what they're thinking about. You are where they want to be. And now that they've had this time to think about it, with this soulmate union here, decisions have been made. I wouldn't be surprised. I told y'all this morning, if you came to the reading, somebody's getting proposed to over Thanksgiving. But there is a proposal. There's an integration of yin and yang energies. So they know what they want to do. The question is, how are they going to go about doing it? Because if I'm telling you that this person is very immature, they still don't know what's the right path forward. They just know that they need to do something because they don't want to miss out. They don't want to miss out. Okay? They don't want to miss out. What you need to do to heal is with this King of Pentacles right here. Okay? You need to stop wasting time. If this person is not coming forward to you and speaking from their heart, maturing, I have told y'all for what, the last 3-4 months not to chase this person. Samantha, I know you've been here. I know you know. But I feel like I've been saying at least since October, don't chase this person. Allow them to come forward and come to you. Allow them to step up. Allow them to call you. Allow them to want to come around you. Allow them to man up because they know what they need to do. They do. They're not slow. And we need to stop giving these men passes, acting like they just so incompetent. Men are very competent people. They're very competent. They know exactly what they need to do. They know when they need to do it. They know how they need to do it. That's what they're supposed to do. Figure it out. But see, if you keep overstepping, ladies, and trying to make it easier for them, they will never have to rise to the occasion. You understand what I'm saying? Allow them to figure out how to come. They know who you are. They're not slow. They've had an awakening. They're dreaming about you. They're thinking about you. They are so in tune with you. Okay? They know. 4 Wands. Once this person does decide that they need to finally come forward, I definitely feel like you guys will start to build the foundation for a permanent situation. But all these things needed to happen. The space needed to happen. The time apart needed to happen. You being sick and tired of being sick and tired. That needed to happen. With this Seven of Pentacles here, you needed to start to be able to plant seeds of your own. Reassess what's important to you. Start saving your energy. Start focusing on you and putting things into your own cup, and stop allowing somebody else to take from you. That's what this was about. Stop giving away all your love to somebody else who don't want it and don't appreciate it. Save your love for yourself. Find things that make you happy. Do things that make you feel good about who you are, and stop allowing people to take from you and run from you. Again, the divine masculine was never aloof as to who you were. They knew from the moment that they first saw you that you was somebody special. They knew it. They felt it. The first time y'all kissed, they felt the fire shoot up their spine and up yours. They felt the electricity. First time y'all been together sexually, they felt that. Just like you felt it. But for some reason or another, they were just, I told you, they were immature. They didn't want to face it. They wasn't ready. And I feel like within the last 2 years, that forced them to grow up. And they're not liking the fact that they're at risk of losing you. You have rebuilt your confidence ever since this situation has stopped. Once you stop stressing and antagonizing about them, I see that you're working out. I see that you're doing things to make yourself, like I said, cutting the hair earlier. I feel like you've definitely done things to build yourself up. You might have lost some weight. You may have started discovering a new way to wear your makeup, new ways to wear clothes, finding new things to do, things that make you feel comfortable and feel good. I feel like you've been doing a lot of that. And that's good for you with this Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands. You're now learning how to balance out all of your feelings and your emotions with this Temperance card. You're definitely at the point where you're learning that if it's not serving me, I don't need to be focusing my energy on it. I need to make sure that at all times I'm in a place where I am loving myself. I am caring for myself. I'm taking care of my children. I got my finances in order. I have my relationships in order. Like, this has been a positive thing. Like, I can't stress that enough. This break has been the most beautiful thing that could have ever happened to you. It really is. It really is. You don't want to see it because you didn't understand it. But now that you're being forced to put things in perspective and to balance all of your feelings, all of your thoughts, and all of your emotions, you realize just how chained you were to this person. You realize, exactly, Samantha said it's becoming clear. Exactly. The clarity is there. But you're realizing just how codependent you were to an unhealthy attachment that weighed you down. You were being chained. And I'm not even going to lie to you. You were being stigmatized. But now that you don't have that going on no more, I just had to say what it was. That's what it was. But now that that's not there, you've been doing the work on yourself. You've been tapping into your wisdom, your intellect, your freedom, seeking clarity, seeking personal justice, not waiting for closure anymore. They don't want to give it, fine. I give it to myself. This was an unhealthy attachment that I needed to free myself of. With this Three of Pentacles, okay? Oh, you never heard that before? Wow. I thought everybody knew that one. With this Three of Pentacles being here, I definitely feel like you guys have a lot of things that you guys can come together and accomplish. And while this does bring you great joy and great happiness, it's just important to know that you can't do it by yourself. What attracted you to this person all the while is still there. It's still there. Because this is a divine masculine, divine feminine, spiritual soulmate a union. So the things that were there before that attracted you to that person is still there. It's never lost. It's never lost. It's just unfortunate that you can't build a home by yourself. You can't make somebody want to be with you when they don't want to be with you. Being together is a choice. And this person chose to play games, be for the streets, think they slick, try to embarrass you, humiliate you, run game on you, run circles around you. And they thought that you was just going to be there until you finally decided, like, no, enough is enough. Enough is enough. Told y'all. This Knight of Swords, they have made the decision that they are coming back, and they're coming in quickly. They're about to fight for what it is that they want. They're not going to sit here and stand by and allow another person to come in and to take control of the situation. They're going to put their name in a hat for your heart. And you are going to be shocked, ladies, when this divine feminine energy comes back to you. You are going to be astounded. Because this is the same person who was just acting like a couple of months ago that they were so nonchalant, so anti-committal. I don't care. I don't need you. I don't even gonna respond to your text because that's just stupid. Honey, they done had some time. Now that you done put some ice on them balls, they done had some time to take a chill pill and sit down and collect their thoughts. And I hate to be vulgar, but that's the best way I could put it, because that energy that you give when you're sexually involved with this person has been taken away from them. So just like you're able to see clearly, they're able to see clearly. And it wasn't just a sexual relationship. Let's be clear. When you talk about divine masculine, divine feminine, we're not just talking about sex. There's a sexual intimacy that when you guys are exchanging fluids with one another, that's what's allowing you guys to see and to feel from a spiritual perspective that this connection is more than what you think it is. You feel it. You feel it then. But now that y'all ain't been doing that, they're thinking about other things about you, other ways about you. And they're finally admitting to themselves that they have been so cowardly in coming forward. They didn't know how to approach this situation. They did not know, hey, boo-boo. Belinda over here laughing, talking about ice on balls. Yeah, you get to put them balls on ice. I'm sorry. I don't know no other way to say it. But now that they've taken a step back, they have come to the conclusion that they have been very cowardly. They were not standing on business. They dropped the ball. They know this. They know this. They probably needed to go date a bunch of scallywags to figure out that you was a real one. And they probably dated some girls that really had their stuff together. And when they dated these other girls, they realized this ain't her. You cute, but this ain't her. You smell good, but you don't smell like my girl. You know? You cool, but your voice get on my nerves. I can only hang out with you for 30 minutes. Let's not act like men don't think like that and don't act like that, because they absolutely do. So, let's see. What is about to happen now with the divine masculine and the divine feminine? What do you need to do? And we're going to get out of here. just hope that the divine feminine who've been in isolation during this time have really done the work on themselves to really know that you equally have got to be held accountable for allowing this person to get over on you and doing the things that they've done to you. You know, hope that you've been doing the work. I hate when this happens. Hey, Nakia, welcome. Happy Sunday. This person is coming with marriage, y'all. This person is coming with marriage. They are coming in. And remember I told y'all, this union card says it right here with soulmate energy, decisions, a proposal, integration of yin and yang energies. And if you may recall, I did say over Thanksgiving, some people are going to get proposed to over Thanksgiving. It's going to come out the blue. Okay. So marriage is here at the bottom of the deck. They know they want to be with you. They know that. They themselves have been caught up in some unhealthy situations, some unhealthy attachments. They know they have been overindulging, dealing with a lot of different women, playing games, being on some straight malarkey. They know that they have. They know that they have not been their best selves. Thank you, Pink Butterfly. They know that they have not been their best selves. They're holding themselves accountable. So what I'm saying is, just like I hope that the divine feminine has been doing the work and holding themselves accountable and reflecting and assessing where they've been wrong and what they can do differently, just like divine feminine should have been doing that, I'm hoping divine masculine has been doing that as well. The Lover's in reverse. The reason why you guys are not together now is because you got sick and tired of this person putting other people and other things ahead of this relationship, ahead of this union. This was an unserious person. And you got sick and tired of being sick and tired of being sick and tired. Okay? But as I told you, the Hierophant card is here. Marriage is here. Okay? So what I'm saying that to say is when this person comes forward, they're going to have to open up their mouths to have some difficult conversations. They are going to have to open their mouths to have some difficult conversations that is going to be very uncomfortable for you and them, which is where we go back to this land in between. And figuring out how to proceed to move forward. There's definitely going to be some changes going on here, folks. Okay, there's definitely going to be some changes. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. And that is going to yield this fresh start. Okay? But they're going to have to come forward and they're going to have to open up to that. And once they open up to that, you're going to have to open up to what was frustrating you. And be clear and be honest about you're not here to play games with them. That you're not going to sit around and allow them to play in your face and disrespect you and put you on pause and breadcrumb you and all those negative things that they were doing. You have to verbalize that. And I think once y'all have that conversation, you guys will proceed to be able to move forward with this Nine of Swords in reverse. You'll be so happy that this is over. You'll be so happy that this break apart, this temporary space is no longer there. You guys will be in a very healthy, productive space once that conversation is had. And again, I wouldn't be surprised if this person comes straight out the box and just asks you to marry them out of the clear blue sky. I would not be surprised. I'm hoping that you guys work to repair the relationship because it's damaged. But if not, I would not be surprised if this person just comes to ask you to marry them. And I wouldn't be surprised if you accepted the ring as a promise ring. but knowing that you guys still have more work that you need to do. Here goes the Seven of Pentacles again. I see that you guys are going to be focusing on growing and nurturing and working on this relationship so that y'all can get towards this marriage piece. Okay. So I definitely do see that happening for you. I definitely see you guys being able to move forward. Nakia wants to know, how long was the space? Okay, let me find out. When I was doing the space earlier, I said over the course of 2 years that the relationship, but I can find out. I don't even know what that deck is. I don't know what that deck is. Ah, that sucks. I knew where it was, but I don't know where it is right now. But I will ask, because I feel like this person has been around for the last 2 years for sure. But I will be willing to say that the space has started with the divine masculine and divine feminine around September. August, September. When can we expect to hear from this divine masculine person? When can divine feminine expect to hear from this divine masculine? When can divine feminine expect to hear from this divine masculine? The time is now. You can expect to hear from this person at any day now. The number 8 is on here, so it could be within the next 8 hours. It can be within the next 8 days. I don't foresee it being 8 months. I think that's way too long. But I would say within the next 8 hours to 8 days. Okay? 8 days from now will put us at next Monday. So after Thanksgiving. Okay? But I definitely feel like this person is going to be they're going to make a conscientious effort. Like I said, they've gone through an awakening of some sort. And they know that they no longer can sit here and hide. They cannot hide. They can no longer sit back and pretend that they don't know. They're being called to take action right now. And also, just so that you know, Mercury is about to go in retrograde. That is coming up one more time for the rest of the year. So just know that that's going to weigh on them as well, to want to take action. Okay. So yeah, divine feminine, I hope that you're getting ready. If you're not ready, get ready now. Take the rest of this evening. You still gonna be the single cousin at Thanksgiving dinner. There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, just because they called don't mean that they, things are going to jump into it, But I would definitely say my recommendation is, once this person does come back, regardless to if they come up with a ring or not, my recommendation is that you be willing to just take your time. Take your time. Take your time, because this relationship is definitely damaged. This person has definitely done a lot of things that was not only offensive but very disrespectful. And that's where this conversation is going to be very important. This conversation is going to be very important. So if you have not really sat there and internalized and or prioritized better understanding why your feelings are feeling the way that they are with this, I strongly recommend that you work on that tonight so that you can be clear. I mean, if you're not in a good headspace to really deal with that, I understand it. Because nobody wants to be in a position of where you're feeling hurt or feeling inferior. But I just want you guys to put yourselves in a position to where you're clear about what your feelings are. So when that conversation comes up, you know how to respond. Okay? And on that note, y'all, I'm about to get off of here and go to bed so I can be up at 3:30, 4 o'clock doing it again. All right, so if you are new to Pisces Tarot, thank you so much for joining. Please like and subscribe on YouTube at MiMi Lightseer. Please go follow me on YouTube. And I want y'all to have a really good night. Bye.